We currently have 9 Masters tournaments in the ATP. We have 3 on clay and 6 on hard court, but we don't have any on grass. Every time the grass season kind of rolls around, I'm really only excited for Wimbledon, and I start to feel a little unmotivated during all these 250s and 500s. And I think the fans are really wanting a Masters on grass. And the fans are also really wanting a Masters in South America. But instead, we got a Masters in Saudi Arabia on hard court, making that 7 hard court Masters, 3 clay Masters, and 0 grass Masters. This Saudi Arabia Masters tournament, it's still a little TBD, but they're looking at 2028 in February, a little bit after the Australian Open. And fans are a little bit upset by this. Again, we've been asking for a Masters in South America, and we've also been asking for a Masters on grass. If you look at this graphic below, this is 2 years old, but Argentina does produce a lot of top talent in the ATP. Argentina just seems like a no-brainer, honestly, to have a Masters tournament there. But I really want to talk about my wish for a grass 1000 here, and I don't think that that works in South America. For 2 reasons. Just number 1, for the lack of grass courts out there, and number 2, that all the other 250s and 500s and Wimbledon, they're all centralized in Europe right now, so it doesn't really make sense for players to travel there. So my recommendation is to make a grass Masters in Prague in Czechia. Again, based on this graphic here, Czechia also produces a lot of top tennis talent. It has a lot of tennis viewership, and it's very central in Europe, so tennis fans all around can easily get there and watch the matches. And from a player perspective, it's really close to all the other 250s and 500s that they might be playing during this season. And Prague is just a really cool place. Of course, England comes first to mind when you think about grass court, but they already have Wimbledon, they have Queen's Club. I think we can give another country a shout. But if I was, in charge of the ATP, I would say, let's drop the Saudi Arabia Masters. Let's drop another Masters, and then let's add this grass court Masters tournament. Because we already know the players are overworked. So what do you mean we're going to have 10 Masters in 2028, which 7 of them are going to be on hard court? Now, if we're removing a hard court Masters, I would lean towards Cincinnati, even though that's in the United States. I live in the United States, so that's always a fun one for me to watch and keep up with. And they just remodeled the facilities thanks to Emma Navarro's dad, but I do think that would be the one to go. For clay, as lovely as the Monte Carlo grounds are, I do think Monte Carlo would be the choice there. But what do you guys think? Are you guys happy with the Saudi Arabia Masters, or would you rather see a grass court Masters or maybe a Masters in South America instead?